Always low prices at Pahrump Valley Auto.
There was discussion to approve a countywide classification and compensation study for all Nye County employees.
Prior to us going out for an RFP, we've received various comments from different board members on the comparisons that we do currently use for compensation studies, whether it's just I know HR looks at individual positions as requests come. When we're in negotiations, we are using those proposals during negotiations, and we've been questioned on the methods that we use, the objectives. Why aren't we using private sector? Why do we only use class 3? So we thought we would present to the board the ability to go out for a full compensation and classification study, because it's been over 10 years, 15 years that we've done it, with your approval and your input on what you would like to see that compensation and classification study look like.
Problem is money. I mean, if we try to make those comparisons to a situation where we're trying to look at maybe a little bit of Clark County so we don't lose these people, that means we got to come up with more money.
So I have found costs ranging from $75,000 to $125,000. So mid-range on other entities that have selected firms, roughly $75,000 to $85,000.
We have to consider that, particularly in Pahrump, we are part of the metropolitan area of Las Vegas. We have to compete with Las Vegas. We can't ignore that. And so that would take me completely out of the market of being able to hire an entry-level attorney. So you have to be careful of how you approach these things. So I really think it is important to have the scope that is going to allow this to be considered, so we can take a look at it. The other issue is when you talk about changing their grades, anybody who's in a position under the contracts, they would not be demoted. We could not do that. It really would be basically for people who would then be coming in on new jobs. But an existing employee would not be affected by a reclassification.
I have a motion and a second. I'd like to call for the vote, please.
Aye. Aye.
Everybody's aye.
Aye. Passes 5-0.